Well, today I decided to dig out my old KM2 Panzer MTD mower out of the garage. It's been in there since last year when I videoed it. Made a video last year of it, mowing my backyard with like 3-foot high grass. It has been laying dormant at that spot right there in my garage since then. It doesn't get much use. Like I stated in the previous video of this before, it's a specialty mower. I only use seldomly tall grass. Anyway, I figured it's a good time as any to dig her out and make sure she runs good for the season, as I may need her. So, I guess I could call this old start, cold start. It's what Dave would call it. It still has old gas from last year, which is actually old gas partially from the year before. You can see it or not. It's a little bit in there. 2 years ago, my dad used this, and he put weed eater, not weed eater, but my chainsaw mix gas in it. I burned most of it out, but it's still got a little bit left. It has an older automatic choke carburetor, and actually has a throttle set up. This screw is to actually keep the throttle from going too far back and actually choking it back out, because the way I rigged the throttle up, it's kind of, you know, rigged. And for those that didn't know or didn't watch my other video, I wired a toggle switch on this one, and I'm going to make a video of this afterwards. I'm going to show how to wire a toggle switch onto a push mower. Even though this cover states it's a 1997, this is not a 1997 push mower. It is in fact the frame of a 1980s MTD. I'm not sure what year 80s. The block is from a 90, like early 90s, late 80s Murray, and the pull start cover is off of obviously a 97. The gas tank carb and air cleaner are all off of a different motor. It was off of a 3-horse Briggs, which is actually off the original motor that was originally on this frame. That motor died many years ago. I'd since repowered it with a late 80s, early 90s Murray Briggs motor with a different pull cover. So, alright, I'm going to put some gas in and see if I can get her to fire up. Alright, she's got fresh gas, topped it off. And I'd already checked the oil as well, and it's fine. This gas cap is really hard to get on here. It's kind of bent. These are the older metal gas caps, and these are a little hard to get on. Oil is good. I pulled, since it's been sitting so long, I went ahead and I pulled the motor over a few times really lightly, like this, which I prefer to do that when they sit so long. Helps get the oil cycled around in there, make sure everything's lubricated really nice. Now let's see if I can get her to fire up. Alright, kill switch is in the on position. I went ahead and I primed it since it's an automatic choke, so it'll start up a lot faster. Set the throttle for higher RPMs, and she should fire right up. That squealing you heard is just a pull start. It's the older style with the little ball bearings in it. It's just kind of rusted and dirty, but it's fine now. That's good though. 3.5 briggs. Oh. Needs to warm up a little bit more. Well, that's about as low idle as it'll go. Any lower it wants to die. I took the air filter off. So you can see the automatic choke flapping in there. They say you're supposed to put the little bolt back in it. But I never really do it because it doesn't really seem to make a difference. See, any lower it dies. But anyway, I took this off so I can show you something else I did that's kind of neat trick. If you have one of these older Briggs that has the carb to gas tank and the little rubber boot is dry rotted, missing, or just, you know, in bad shape, use a spark plug boot, like something like one of these. This one right here actually is an Acel. You can kind of read it. Acel 8.8 millimeter. This used to be a plug on this old white car of mine. I just pulled the boot off the spark plug and it fit right on perfect. It's a tight fit over on the carb, you can tell, but it's just a perfect fit. It's a little long, but it works great. This tube is actually a little short, and I needed a longer tube rubber boot anyway, so it works great. But there you have it. As a cold start of the Panzer, first start of the season, 2010. Last time it ran was can't remember when the video was made, but it was last year. I think it was June or July. I can't remember. It's been a while. But hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for some more videos. Later.